Hi traders, this is Chris from Elite Currency with a video on Zeus EA, a fully 100% automated trading system to tackle the Forex market or the euro dollar specifically. This video dives into all the details in a shorter version than the live webinar recording we just uploaded to our YouTube channel. This EA is an extra EA, it doesn't replace any EAs, it is an extra method of tackling the markets with low drawdown and steady gains. Let's take a look at the live results. The Myfxbook links will be added in the description of this video, so you can check those out anytime you want. This is the current status of these three accounts, all up, as you can see in green numbers, from 52% up to 211 at the time of these images were made. You can see also a very steady equity curve on all accounts. No big drawdowns basically, and steady as it goes is what is this EA about. This is the performance stats for every $2,500 account. Each account will be traded with one micro lot. So with that particular lot size, traders can expect 3 to 15% average expectancy per month. That translates to about 70 to 100% average expectancy per year. So with every 2,500 on the account, traders should expect somewhere between $1,500 and $2,500 profit at the end of the year. The win rate is 70 to 75%. Reward to risk ratio is less than 1 to 1. So we're aiming basically for smaller gains, but many gains. Usually the drawdown is somewhere between 10 and 20%, but we gotta keep in mind and inform you that the drawdown sometimes can be higher. It is not usual, but we've seen at times, although rare, the drawdown go down to 40 to 68%. Not more than that though, but usually it's less. And the profit factor is typically 1.5 to 2, above 2. That means the gross profits is 1.5 to 2 times as big as the gross loss. So great stats, as you can see. This is valid for every $2,500 account. So if you have one account, the stats will be the same if you add 2,500 or 5,000. So it doesn't really make sense to add more capital than 2.5 because you'll get the same results. And if you add more capital, actually the percentage starts to drop. So 2,500 is the optimal. It's also the recommended minimum because of the fact that so that you can survive the drawdown. So 2,500 per account is the best way, and you'll get an expectancy of roughly these percentages and statistics at the end of the year. Here you can see a backtest that was done for 2.5 years with the strategy. Now it doesn't matter, it shows 10,000, but it really doesn't matter if it's 10,000 or 2,500. It's the same gain, and if you use 2,500 a year, it's the same result. You can see that the profit is 4,500. So it's about almost 200%, about 180% there in 2.5 years. Great results, as you can see. Modeling accuracy 99.9%, and the drawdown 9 to 9.1%. So that is very, very low in comparison specifically into that very decent return and steady return. As you can see, look at this equity curve, very stable, no big drawdowns. So this could be a very valuable EA in a larger portfolio of EAs. This could give you, a different way of tackling the market, and you can mix up your portfolio of EAs like this with Zeus EA. Of course, as always, only trade with risk capital you can afford to lose, and divide that risk capital in different ways so that you're not only betting on one horse. So Zeus EA could be a good option to diversify the risk. The strategy is based on math. We will not explain more about that. It is proprietary knowledge and system. But we can say that it's fully 100% automated, that it does use the RSI for catching U-turns. There is no stop loss, but there's a tight straight management. So basically, this is not a system that we would ever recommend manually, and it would be too hard to trade manually. That's why we have this robot here, this EA, that does all of those decisions. It's a 5-minute euro-dollar chart, and it's for intraday scalping. So this is really only something you can do with this particular EA. Otherwise, we would never recommend, such a high-frequency approach. Okay, so The advantages, once again, proven strategy with live trading, high quality backtesting, automated 24/5, and a steady curve with low drawdowns. So there are two options. One is a rental per year, and then you can choose any broker you like for 1 year, or a lifetime option, but then you need to open an account through ECS with our recommended broker, Key2 Markets. The spread will be about 2.3 pips for the euro dollar, but it does not impact the performance negatively. Anything below 3 pips should be fine as a spread on the euro dollar, and you should roughly expect the same performance. So there is no worries about that as long as the spread is below 3 pips. So only if the spread is more than 3 pips would you want to consider either trading through Key2 Markets or with a different broker. So you got a great discount with the ECS and Key2 Markets. Definitely recommend going for that and save some money at the beginning. And you can enjoy trading this EA for 4.99 euros. How to start? Check out this link, Forex CFD Zeus EA. How about if you want to trade with more capital? Well, in that case, you would need to open up more accounts. You can open up 2 accounts, of course, if you like, but there is a discount if you open up a 3rd account. So if you are willing to trade and you're able to trade, of course, with risk capital that is 7,500, for instance, you could decide to purchase 3 EAs, 3 accounts actually, and you'll get a discount for that. I'll share that in a second. Or if you can trade with more, you can even choose the unlimited version. Here are the prices. All of them are going through Key2 Markets and Elite Currency. If you have 1 account, it's $4.99. But if you have a lifetime of 3 accounts, you can trade with $7,500 of capital, and that would cost you $12.99 instead of $14.97. All right, so a big discount. I think maybe $12.97 or $12.99. I'm not 100% sure now, but it's a big discount. Let's say $12.99 just to be sure. Big discount there. 200 euro discount at least, plus minus, and it includes the VPS as well. And if you go for the unlimited, you can have as many accounts as you want, but each account trades with $2,500. So you can open up 10 accounts. 10 times 2,500 would be a capital of 25. So if you can trade with $25,000, you might want to think about Zeus Lifetime Unlimited for 19.99 euros. It also includes the VPS. Okay. So this is depending on how much capital you want to trade with, you can choose the appropriate choice. All right, so minimum account size 2,500, and for each account that you want to add, you would have to add another 2,500. MT4, and it's as simple as opening up an account with our broker, purchasing Zeus EA, and then adding it to MT4, and then you can start. So here's once again the link. Hope to see you as a member. Once again, this is a fully automated trading system that is added to the Elite Currency website, not replacing anything. You can, of course, decide to, if you have the risk capital, to diversify the portfolio and trade multiple EAs to reduce the risk and be more diversified. So feel free to decide about that, of course. This is the information we wanted to provide you in a shorter video than the webinar recording that we made earlier this week. And yeah, let's see you as a member. And here once again, those are the 3 options. If you want a lifetime, 1 account, 3 accounts, or unlimited. Or if you want to rent it, that's also another option. All right. And once again, the performance per account, basically per 2,500 account right here. Good. That's it for now. Thank you again and wish you good trading. Cheers. Bye-bye.